Alright, let's see what we got here. Hold up. I paid $50 for these. And they're dead. Sup guys, and in this video, we're going to be taking a look at the new Transformers Studio Series 86 Buzzworthy Bumblebee Target exclusive Ironhide and Prowl 2-pack. Now, of course these figures are re-releases from their originals, but they come with a little bit of differences as well. Like the clear plastic being replaced for normal plastic. In some areas, of course. And, of course, some head swaps. These two were based off of them dying in the 86 movie. Anyways, let's get on with Ironhide. Now, with Ironhide, he's a little different than his original. Because, obviously, he's an exclusive. They have to change it up a bit. And I think the details on this guy are pretty cool. Painting and sculpting, pretty good, pretty good. The difference between this guy and the original Ironhide was that this Ironhide relied a lot on clear plastic. Also, I noticed the head sculpt was more silver than this one. Also, the chest is way much less messy than on what you see over here on the Buzzworthy Ironhide. And the back is like basically the same thing. And for accessories, he comes with his two pistols. And the 2-pack set also comes with these two blast effects, which I think is really cool. I believe these originated from Jetfire, or the War for Cybertron Commander class Jetfire, except the only difference between this one and the original blast effects was that they were orange or yellowish kind of, and they can in fact split into 3 pieces, which I think is really, really cool. You can use these thin blast effects for his pistols, or you could have the blast effects like this, so it looks like he's actually dying. So yeah, that's pretty morbid, but cool, I guess. Also, they really took the time to sculpt this whole chest piece to make it look like he got shot. Like from the hole in between his chest to all the shattering glass. Oh, and before I forget, for weapon storage, you could put the weapons right on his back. That other gun popped off. For some reason, the guns don't really hold tightly right there, which is kind of annoying. Anyways, let's just get down a size comparison. OG Ironhide, Jazz, Studio Series Bumblebee Movie Ironhide, Studio Series Bumblebee Movie Ratchet, SS38 Bumblebee Movie Optimus, Studio Series 15th Anniversary Multi-Pack Ironhide, Studio Series 15th Anniversary Multi-Pack Ratchet, Studio Series Sentinel Prime, and lastly, Dark of the Moon G1 Repaint Ironhide. Anyways, let's just get down to articulation. Ball joint at the head, swivel, ups and downs, full rotation at the arm, shoulder bend, bicep swivel, bend at the elbow, wrist swivel, waist rotation, front skirt moves out, leg can move up that far, can move all the way back that far, thigh rotation, bend at the knee, foot is on a chicken hinge which can make it move like this, so yeah, it looks like he's climbing a rock, which I think is cool. And last but not least, a bend. And now, let's get down to transformation. Open this whole section up, then open this up, and then open these up, which were clear plastic, but not anymore. Then you close that in and fold this all in. Move these out, open this up, rotate, close that in, properly orientate the shoulders so that you move them out and they land flat like so. Close the hand and adjust it to that point right there. Same thing for the other side. Now you just go ahead and close everything in. And now for the legs, you open this up, open the foot up, open all these pieces up, open this up, move the foot out, and let it close right there. And then yeah, next what you're going to want to do is close that in, and then tab in that section right there, and then leave this open up again, close that section in, and then you close everything in right here as well. Make sure these two snap in together. I'm not sure why they're not doing that. Please do it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Close that all in. Close this in. Close in, thank you. And then last but not least, you're just going to go ahead and close it like that. Also, this might happen where this part is like left out, so make sure you close that in. That is super frustrating. Close in. Thank you very much. Same thing with the other side as well. And there you have Ironhide's vehicle mode. Now, one of the major differences between this and the original vehicle mode is definitely this, but then the the windows right here and this line right here. And then for weapon storage, you could just go ahead and put the pistols right here. So that way you could have them shooting at somebody, or you could have them right here. Honestly, I kind of prefer them in the bottom because it looks a little better. That way the blasters aren't sticking out. So anyways, that's pretty much it. Now that that's out of the way, we can focus on Prowl. Now, with this Prowl figure is a repaint of the original War for Cybertron Prowl. Also, this 2-pack of Prowl and Ironhide isn't the only 2-pack of Prowl and Ironhide. There was a War for Cybertron Earthrise 2-pack of Prowl and Ironhide, except it was a different Ironhide. And also that 2-pack is very expensive. I went to a toy store and I saw that 2-pack and I think it was almost at like $200 or so. Anyways, painting and sculpting on this figure, it's pretty cool, I like it. Now, of course, there are some differences between this one and the original, that being the translucent plastic on the lights and the windows being replaced with regular plastic, and this little burnt section that doesn't really look like much, and this face. Yeah, he definitely felt something right there. Now, for accessories, he comes with these. He comes with this nice looking blaster, and he comes with police lights, in which they don't do anything but go in various spots. I mean, you can have him on his hand, but what's the point? And you can have him over here, but then you can't move the hand. But I think it wouldn't hurt to put him on the shoulder, of course. Or it's just better to keep it on the back. But then, how's weapons accessories gonna work? Oh, and there, in fact, is weapons storage for this guy as well. And, of course, you could plug the flames on him. That kind of looks like he's shooting out a blast. Here, let me fix that. Also, you could put this on the shoulder as well. And, of course, the blast effects accessories works on the gun perfectly as well. And, yeah, I think that's pretty much it for accessories. Let's just get down a size comparison. Starting off here, he is next to Ironhide, Jazz, Cliff Jumper, Brawn, Ratchet. Can't wait for that Studio Series 86 Ratchet. And, lastly, Coronation Starscream. This is bad comedy. Don't kill me! Ah! Not sure what I was doing there. Anyways, let's just get down to Articulation. Ball joint at the head, up and down, swivel, wings can go crazy, rotation at the arm, bend at the shoulder, untab that piece to extend the bend, biceps swivel, bend at the elbow, wrist swivel, waist swivel, leg can move all the way up that far, can move all the way back that far, I guess. Legs can spread, which was something I was missing with Ironhide. Let me do that real quick. Legs can spread, thigh rotation, bend at the knee. That's a really good bend. Foot can move up and down, and lastly, foot can pivot. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Now let's get down to transformation. Starting off, open up his shoulders, open this up, move it all out, move this all up. And then you move this piece out, in which you'll push it up until you hear a click. Now, before we continue with the front, let's work on the legs. Starting off, you just push the heel spur inwards, you close this in, and then you push the whole foot section down, which will create the back of the car. Well, not until you combine both legs. There we go. Now we have the back of the car. Rotate, and we're going to have to open this up again. Because then what's going to happen is that we're going to fold everything in. We're going to make sure that goes in there. Close everything in. And then just go ahead and push these back in. There we go. And then for the arms, rotate this. Close that in. And then close in the arm. And then lastly, you're going to tab that in as well. Same goes for the other side. And there you have Prowl's police car mode all done. Now, honestly, I think the police car mode looks pretty cool. I like it. And for weapon storage, you replace the police lights and you put the gun right here. There are some holes over here where you could put the gun in, but yeah, it's going to make the car a little wobbly. So yeah, that's not going to work. But hey, you could fit the police light on the bottom without the car being a little wobbly, so you don't have to worry about where you have to put the gun on the top. And if you want, you can have the gun on its side whilst resting on the top. Also, one thing I noticed with these holes right here is that they were meant to have something fit with it. There was supposed to be something that would go in these two holes right here. Well, to be honest, this figure did have a lot, and I mean a lot of repaints. So, I guess throughout all those repaints and remolds, some of them came with those accessories where you could just fit onto the hole right here. Whereas this guy, not so much. He just comes with his blaster and the police lights, and that's it. Also, one thing I've noticed on the side of the door is that he comes with like a police logo, but with an Autobot logo slapped in the middle. I think that's pretty cool. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I think that's all I have to say for these guys. If you want these figures, you're gonna have to go out in the wild to find these guys, because in the Target app, they don't have them out in stock, which is very silly on Target's behalf. After all, they are Target exclusives, and you'd expect them to be all over the place in regards to the Target stores and websites. Happy hunting, I guess. Honestly, I feel like Target shouldn't mess up with distributing all their exclusives, because this August, we've had a lot of Target exclusives pop up. There was the Grimlock re-release, Rise of the Beast Optimus, These Dead People, and that three-pack jungle mission from Rise of the Beasts. So yeah, they've got plenty. They better show them out on all the targets. Otherwise, it would be super frustrating for people who are actually trying to look for them but can't even find one item in their store. Because there have been people in my comment section saying they couldn't even find one of the Target exclusives in their local stores. Anyways, if you like what you saw in this video, be sure to slam that like button. Be sure to share it with your friends as well. And also be sure to turn on post notifications. That's if they work for you. Sometimes it doesn't work for other people, which is weird. But most importantly, be sure to hit that big red button. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. See ya!